the secret library. Mia studied at a small university. The school had many old buildings, and students walked on the stone paths every day. Many students used the big new library because they liked the bright rooms and the computers. But one building was always quiet. People called it the Silent Hall. The Silent Hall looked old, with stone walls, small windows, and a heavy wooden door. Few students went inside. Some said it was empty, and some said it was only for old things. Mia was curious. One rainy afternoon, she finished class early. She did not go to the cafe, but walked to the Silent Hall. The rain fell on the stones, and the door was cold when Mia touched it. She pushed the door slowly, and it opened with a long creak. The room was dark and smelled like dust and old paper. Mia felt a little cold, but walked in. Her shoes made a soft sound on the floor. A long hall ran inside the building, and the lights were low. At the end of the hall, she saw a staircase and walked down the narrow stone steps. At the bottom, the hall opened into a large room. Mia stopped. She saw many tall shelves full of books. The room was a library, but it looked very old. Books reached to the high ceiling. Some books had bright covers, some had dark covers, and some were very small, while others were very big. The air was quiet. Mia walked slowly between the shelves, touching the book covers as dust moved a little. At the center of the room stood a round table, and on the table an open book lay. The pages were dry and yellow. The book's title said, "Journeys and Places." Mia bent down and read a little. The book told short stories of strange places. One story wrote about a forest with light at night, and another wrote about a river under the sand. Mia felt curious and wanted to read more. She sat on a small chair near the table and opened another book. The words were simple, the stories were short, and Mia read many pages without feeling the time. The rain outside kept falling. After a while, she stood up because she wanted to see more of the library. She walked to a high shelf where a wooden ladder leaned. Mia climbed the ladder slowly, and on a small balcony she found boxes with labels. Some labels had dates and some had names. She opened a box and saw old keys. The keys were cold and heavy. One had a round top, another had a square top. Mia touched them and felt a small thrill. She put the box down carefully, climbed down the ladder, and walked on. The library had small windows high on the wall, and rain made them shine. Light fell through the glass and made soft colors on the floor. Mia watched the light and listened. For a moment, she heard a low sound like a far machine or soft wind. She waited, but the sound stopped. She felt alone, but safe. Time moved slowly, and the library felt like a place between time. Mia thought the room kept stories and memories. The books told her about towns, festivals, and ocean trips. They told about storms, old songs, and simple games. Mia wanted to learn all these things. When the light outside grew dim, Mia knew it was time to leave. She closed the book on the table, put the keys back in the box, and walked to the stairs. She climbed up slowly and pushed the heavy door. Outside, the rain still fell, and people walked fast with umbrellas. The campus looked the same as before, but Mia felt different. She carried a secret in her mind. She had seen a place many people did not know. The silent hall had a secret library full of old books and pictures. The next day, Mia returned. Sometimes the door opened, and sometimes it stayed closed. When the library was open, Mia stayed for a long time, reading books, writing notes, copying lines, and drawing small pictures. The library gave her calm and joy. Weeks passed, and Mia learned many small things from the old books. She learned town names, recipes, songs, and the names of plants and birds. The books were not only stories, they were lessons about life in the town long ago. Mia did not tell many friends about the secret room because she wanted it to stay special. Sometimes she told her small sister one short story, and her sister smiled and listened. Mia felt warm inside because she knew the library was her special place of wonder. One sunny morning, Mia found a small note in the book she read. The note said, "Take care of our stories." It was short, but it moved her. She decided to keep the old books and photos safe. She cleaned a small shelf, placed the books neatly, and wiped the dust from a photo frame. Years later, people began to notice the silent hall again. A teacher found the old books and put some pages in the main library. The town began to talk about the hidden library. Some older people came to see their own photos, and they smiled with tears in their eyes. The silent hall was not silent anymore. Mia felt proud. She had found the room and kept it safe. The small library had changed her life. She read, she learned, and she saved memories. The books had given her a new world. When the rain began again, Mia walked to the silent hall, looked at the heavy door, and smiled. The secret library waited, and she knew she could visit it again